to whoever is here. It's a pity that I can't hug each of you. But I want to say Gugu, a generous Gugu, kind, loving, honest, brave, it all goes. Selfless Gugu and my dear beloved son. I want to give thanks to God for making me a vessel through which an angel, a giant, a lamb, a friend, I don't know, the list goes on. God gave me that to carry that vessel and deliver it to earth. I want to thank God for guiding and allowing Peter and I to nurture Gugu to the fulfillment of his life's purpose. I also want to thank the support structure, which when I was expecting Gugu from the old South African Council of Churches, there were people who were praying and praying and praying for us to say, this time, ma'am, we hope you'll carry Gugu and Gugu will be strong. Because before Gugu, we had two mishaps. I won't go into the details. So the old friends, colleagues at SACC, I thank you for your prayers, because had it not been your prayers, Gugu wouldn't have really been able to get the support that he got. I'll also say thank you to the people that I worked with at the Educational Opportunities Council, because I cannot mention you by name, but you all helped us bring Gugu up. And therefore, we wouldn't have done it on our own as a family, but the support that you gave, thank you so much. Gugu as a son and as a child. From a tender age, Gugu had just two toys, a bicycle, cars, number one, and a bicycle. And when he was 6, when we always ask a child for a dream career, Gugu said, I'm going to be a driver. And to me, it was a taxi driver. He said, no. I said, Gooks, a bus driver? No, a driver. Okay, train maybe? Mamsi? No, a driver. Little did I know there was this giant. Gugu would watch Formula One. I did not know what Formula One was. But I remember him sitting in our little TV room in Deep Roof Extension. Peter and I would be peeping through. And then we would just hear the sound, hee, hee. And then it would be, but what's happening? And our neighbor would also be, at least Sydney Sulunyan would be sitting and watching Formula One. I did not know. Maybe Peter knew what Formula One was all about. I did not know. But all I'm saying is that Gugu loved cars, and he knew that he was going to be a driver when we did not even expect it. Bicycle. Mirrorlands, Zone 3, those who know Soweto, that's where we were helping Gugu along the pavement, Sanders Road, helping him ride a bike. Little did we know, oh, no, a little bit back. BMX. One accident, the first accident was with my younger brother. He came all the way from Mafeteng, kana ke Mosotho. Ke hla Lesotho. That is one le batho ba dikobo mane. My brother was from Lesotho, and being a youngster himself and never had the powerful BMX. There they were, the two of them on a bike, and Gugu was just a little boy, 7 years old, and my brother went down. Those who know Deep Kloof, there is a busy road, there's a hostel, there's Deep Kloof Extension, there's that main road that goes towards the taxi. Yeah, you know it. But they were approaching taxi lane, taxi main road. And my dear son knew that if Malume does not stop, we are both gone. And you know what Gugu did? He put her foot into them. And then you can imagine what happened. It went. He got something here, a little gash, and you know. But when they got home, by that time Leander was about 2 months old, And when they knocked and I opened the door, there was a little bit of a gash here. And then I said, Cooks, now BMX. He said to me, Mommy, don't worry about me. Just take Malume to the hospital. And when I looked at my dear brother, he really went on the tar, so you can imagine. But Gugu said, don't worry about me, Malume. So that was the caring Gugu. Okay, then we went to the hospital. I think if you can look at his teeth, BMX again lost one. But with all, with all that, I wanted to say, one, realize that BMX ended up being an ABSA epic. Gugu ended up doing ABSA epic, and Letsoho joined him to do it. And when he was still little, my other brothers would be around, they would be playing with cars. Gugu would say, Baba, utengela bo malume imoto nabo. So that we could share, meaning, Daddy, buy more cars and more toys so that malume, my uncles and I could play around. So I'm saying Gugu has been a racing driver, a driver to me, and Gugu has done it all. But those two choices, so I'm saying parents, if kids ask for something, listen, because that's who they are. Let's just allow them and support them. Gugu was not just a son, he was the big brother to my little girl. Gugu understands his role very much, to be protective and loving. I remember when we were on a holiday, Leander was still 3 months, we needed to go, was it Mzamba? I don't know, that wild coast. We needed a little bit of a break, so you know when you would get a babysitter for the evening. We got one. And when we came back, Gugu said to us, never ever get a stranger to take care of my sister. She couldn't even change the nappy the right way. She didn't know how to give her bottle. She didn't know. So please never, never, never do that. We said, okay. Gugu was as protective as a loving brother. And Gooks, I thank you. Home environment. As a mother, I think I've been privileged to be able to have raised my children to be self-actualized. Gugu did what he needed to do and his dreams to pursue them the way he wanted. Leander, there she is. I also allow her to be herself. So all I'm saying is that Gugu would also encourage the whole family to participate in all what he needed, he was enjoying. I never cycled. Peter has, but Gugu used to say, come guys, let's go cycling, all of us. Let's join the group of cyclists that I have created. And then I would say, Gooks, can you imagine my African on a bicycle, because we have to wear these special shorts. I said, how will I be? How will I look like? You know what he said? You have nothing. You should come and see, some are just overflowing, but bottom line, those people are healthy and are living a healthy lifestyle. So Gugu encouraged everybody to live a lifestyle. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, with all this, I want to say Gugu has exposed us as his parents. We have really been exposed to so many things. I only knew Sasol as just Sasol, BP as BP, Volkswagen as Volkswagen Motorsport, but now we know so much, and thank you for the support. Dave and others, Peter Weiss, I know, Cyril, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. But let me tell you something. Where's my song? From Gugu's life, I really want to thank God and say, we each of us have master plan that comes from God. And that master plan, some of us are scared to leave it, but Gugu got into it. And ngibubonile obukhulu baka. There's my song. Can you play it louder?